In this video, I get myself my first ever mythic egg and I use it in my hive. Do I get myself a red bee? You'll have to wait and find out. I also get myself a star tree and I spend over 2 billion honey. Enjoy the video. Welcome to episode 10 of Noob the Pro Bee Swarm Simulator. If this video gets 75 likes, I'll make an episode number 11. Also, comment down below what is your favorite bee in the game. And also subscribe if you're new, and shout out to my members that are on screen right now. Thank you so much for becoming members, guys. Anyway, in between episodes, I have been AFK at stump snail for a long time. If we look at my stump snail damage, I believe I'm about halfway through his health. It takes me ages to kill this stump snail. Genuinely, this amount of health has probably taken me like 20 plus hours of AFKing. I just do it when I don't have anything else to do, because I don't macro currently. So yeah, that is currently my kind of AFK spot. Which means we've also completed the stump badge to ace. And I also completed this black bear quest mountain mix, which means I believe we're only a couple off of the mythic egg. 3 more and I'll give you a gifted silver egg. 8 more and I'll give you a mythic egg. I didn't know I got a gifted silver egg, but pretty good reward to be fair. And let's claim the next quest as well. How hard is it? 10 million from the antfield is not going to be fun. However, 10 million, 50 million from the blue flower could be done right now. If we get lucky with a blue flower boost, because if not, I'm not doing 50 million from blue flower without a boost. So hopefully we get ourselves a blue flower boost here, but if not, I'm just not going to do it. Then we got a bamboo. We are also almost at 1,000 tickets, so in this episode, I'll be gifting another bee. And halfway through this episode, I think I'm going to buy myself the mythic egg. However, I haven't decided yet, but I mean, it'll probably be the title, right? So we could possibly get our first ever red mythic in this episode if we're lucky. But I mean, I could also get a buoyant bee. Let's spend 25 million to do extreme memory match. Maybe we'll get ourselves like a mythic egg from this. 200 sunflower seeds would be useful though. So if we can get that, that would be brilliant. I'm kind of not focusing right now. There we go. Perfect. That's kind of what I wanted. Also, I got a comment down below about my snow tiara. I've got this bee equip here, which I currently can't equip on any bees because you need a specific gifted bee. However, I don't know how to find it. I think it's in my bee equip case. Yeah, this snow tiara here. But if I use some hard waxes on this thing, I think it becomes better. I think I'm also meant to use a swirled wax, but I'm just going to use 4 hard waxes for now because I do not care about using them. How do I use hard waxes on a tiara without equipping it? I don't know if that's possible, actually. Yeah, I don't think that's possible, but I'll do it as soon as possible. And I can quickly kill my king beetle here. Maybe we'll get ourselves like a good amulet or something. We did not, however, we got to ourselves some rewards here. It could be good. It doesn't look that good. A gingerbread bear is pretty good, though. Right, okay, I have to go to the antfield anyway for the panda bear quest. I've been putting it off. However, I need it for the black bear quest too. For this quest, I need to defeat 20 giant ants, which is going to take a very long time. Okay, from one pretty bad, and actually, to be fair, 130 is not bad, but from one, we got ourselves up to 9 giant ants. I believe I started on, like, 4, so we got, like, about 4 or 5 giant ants, and we've got about a 5th of the ant-filled pollen, so I guess we need to do this, like, 5 times. And I am super close to the 10 million pollen from Antfield. I hate Antfield, but I'm going to be here an awful lot, considering how many ant challenges there are, for Panda Bear. It also means Colossal Combat 2 is very close to being completed. And that's 10 million pollen from the antfield. The rest of this quest does look painful as well, so I'm not going to be doing that right now. I cannot be bothered. Every time Mondo Chick spawns as well, I try and get at least 1 stack of the blessing, because for my next quest here, boosting for a buddy, I need to collect 25 stacks of Mondo Blessing, which is kind of painful without macro. And when I kill these 2 Rhino Beetles, that is Colossal Combat number 2 ready for Panda Bear. So let's hand this in. There we go for terrible rewards. Panda Bear, I do not deserve that. And we're on to outrageous onslaughts. Let me know, guys. Do you guys also hate the Panda Bear quest, or am I just mean to Panda Bear? Because I swear you get nothing good for Panda Bear's quest, and they're all really painful. Okay, so this black bear quest is going to be painful, but I just got myself a bamboo boost, so I'm going to do this and see how much blue pollen we can get in the next 15 minutes, and then we can gauge how hard this quest is going to be, because 350 million blue pollen. Like, that's, I swear that's more blue pollen than I've ever got. Not really, but like, also, it's a lot of blue pollen. So that's not ideal. Also, quickly, I want to address a lot of comments saying, hey, you should go blue first. And I'm like, guys, read the title. The point of this series is I'm not going blue. I'm allowed to be mixed. I'm allowed to be red. I'm not allowed to be blue. Because Blue Hive, first of all, I did it last series. I did 38 episodes where I was a blue hive, okay? And I got Tide Popper. So if you want to see me be blue hive, go watch that series. There's a playlist on my channel. And also, I saw a lot of comments saying get gummy mask first, and hey, that's a good idea, and I am allowed to use gummy mask. However, the thing with gummy mask is how much glue it costs, because I'm going to be getting petal belt first with my first spirit petal, not petal wand, because it is just better to get petal belt. However, petal belt, the biggest cost of petal belt is 100 glue, and that's a lot of glue, and it's going to take me a while. But then gummy mask also needs glue, so I think I can get demon mask easier than gummy mask, so I reckon that's probably the best play here. I mean, I'm literally using a mixed mask right now, so mixed masks are allowed. Mixed hive is obviously allowed, because then the game would be impossible without that. Like, how would I do 350 million blue pollen without being a mixed hive? But I'm never gonna be able to buy blue items alone solely, because that's the point of the series. If you wanted a different series, go watch a different series. This is a red series. I've never played a red hive. That's why I'm doing this. Okay, I used the blue extract, and I've just been grinding in bamboo here, but then I just got pine tree, because I just used one just filled dice, because I had it, and I could have got like a 2x bamboo, but I just got pine tree, so I guess we should go head to pine tree to finish this off. And also it gives us more time, right? It gives us 14 more minutes. I wish this was pine tree, because there's a guy in there. Is there a guy in pine tree? No, there's not. Okay, well, that's annoying. We can kill our werewolf while we're here, though. Maybe we'll get ourselves like something good or something like that. Give me like gingerbread bear, please. No? Okay, fine. Oh, also, there is a new code. However, I'm not going to be using that code for a while, because I believe it gives you honey day. I'm not sure about that, and it also gives you boosts, but I'm going to delay that for as long as possible, because if I delay the code till like near the end of when it's about to expire, I'll be at the most progress. Therefore, we can make the most out of the boost. However, I need to make sure not to forget about it and not use it, so keep reminding me about that code, and also let me know, when does that code expire? Does anyone know? Because I need to know that, so I don't like accidentally let it expire and then not do anything about it. Oh, also, I see a ton of comments about, hey, just macro, don't boost, and I'm like, I'm not macroing yet. I will eventually, especially when I need stingers, although to be fair, I should probably start macroing soon for stingers. However, when I start macroing, like, I know a lot of people will not be able to follow, because I'm trying to make this series as followable as possible, but like, I will have to use macro eventually, and that might be sooner than later, because obviously I need a lot of stingers for demon mask, a lot of stingers to get vicious bee. Like, realistically, that's the main thing. I need a lot of stingers, and that is very tricky. So like, it's not even about the honey. I don't need honey. As you can see, I've got 3 billion right now. I don't really need that. I could level some of my bees up to level, like, I think they're full level 9 right now. I could level up some bees to level 10. However, I'm just keeping my honey for now. Honey is not a problem, but what is a problem is like resources, stingers, and glue, and like macroing would help a lot. So I think it's very soon until I macro, but I will make it very clear when I start macroing, and before I do, I will make a video guide on how to macro, just in case anyone wants to follow along the series and hasn't started macroing or doesn't know how to macro. I'll make a little guide for it, just so you can follow along if you can. If you're on phone or something, I'm sorry. Realistically, I'm making content here, so I need to make progress fast enough for videos to come out, so that's why macroing is kind of important. Oh, perfect. There's a guy like macroing here who's a blue hive. This is great. Perfect. Okay, this should speed things up. I don't know how much it actually helps, but hey, we take it. It's like me on my main account. Wow. By main account, I mean both of my main accounts, which both have Tide Popper. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool to have 2 accounts with Tide Popper, and this one's going to have Dark Scythe. Well, that's Pine Tree Master completed. I did not think I was that close to that one. However, we are up to about 100 million, so about just under a third through. I've been throwing jelly beans to this dude. This dude's actually like boosting here, so this is really helpful. But yeah, we're over 15 minutes in to like just grinding blue fields, and we're about a third of the way there. So yeah, this is going to be a rough quest. Okay, now for some reason I've literally frozen spot. Are you serious? No, this is such a good lobby as well. Can I reset? No, why can't I press anything? This is weird. If I reset, can I move? No, I can't. This is really annoying. I'm going to have to leave this lobby, even though this lobby's amazing, because I can't even make honey. What's going on? The boost is almost over, if I can even call it a boost. And we're, yeah, 108 million. The blue pollen sucks. Okay, you know what? I'm going to replace one of my demon bees with a blue bee, because, okay, frosty bee could work, because there's a lot of quests that require blue tokens, and I just do need a couple more blue bees in my hive to make this realistic. Yeah, this gives me blue boosts. Is there anything that gives me, like, multiple blue boosts? Because that's the main thing I need. So I don't want a bumblebee because a blue bomb is not important to me. But like something like a cool bee is good. And something like a bumblebee is not good because it does not have a blue boost token. And that's what most of the quests need. So I want basically less bumblebees, more like bucko bees. What about frosty bee? Frosty bee is also fine. Right, yeah, okay, so let's get rid of this bumblebee here. And let's get a different blue bee in this slot. Okay, I've already got a gifted commander bee, so we don't need that, but that's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to look for, like, a frosty or a bucko. I did just skip a bucko. There we go. We'll take the bucko. And you know what, since I'm kind of rich in raw jellies, and by rich, I mean I've got 266. I kind of want to spend them. Actually, you know what? I'm going to be responsible and not do that right now. Look at me not gambling. Wow. And perfect, I got myself blue flower fill, which means we can work on you blew it. And after like a blue flower boost and just like grinding in this field, I am up to 225 million out of 350 million blue pollen. This is taking a long time. We also completed a badge here, blue flower badge to master. Isn't it crazy that blue flower badge is on master when mushroom badge is just on ace when I'm technically a red hive? And we are over 1,000 tickets, and I'm going to buy a star treat with this amount of money, because I could buy an event bee, but I've bought the good event bees, and we may as well buy a star treat. Now, okay, thing is with this star treat, is that there's two bees which I could gift here with it. Photon bee or crimson bee. These are both amazing bees to gift. Let me go over like the upsides. Crimson bee, 15% instant red conversion is insanely good. It also has a bonus down here, but this right here is insane. Plus, like, instant conversion is so important as a red hive, so that is really good. Photon bee has 5% instant conversion, but if it's gifted, the beam storm is really good, so I don't know what to do. To be honest, I think Crimson Bee is probably like a better option here, and I think I'm just going to do Crimson. Because that is insane. It also, this here, it causes bees to instantly convert pollen equal to 25% of their convert amount when it hops to them, which seems really good as well. Right, okay, I've been told that Crimson is better, which makes sense. I mean, after looking at it, yeah, I agree. So let's star treat Crimson Bee. There we go. Perfect. Also, we should probably get Crimson Bee up to level 10, shouldn't we? Do we have enough to just do that? How much does it cost to get this bee to level 10? Probably not much. Probably like a couple 100 million. I know my whole hive isn't level 9 or whatever, but I think it's important getting the really good bees up to level 10, right? So let's just spend 200 million. That should be enough, right? Yeah, it is. I only had to spend like 100 million. There we go. Crimson Bee is now level 10. Photon Bee also probably should be level 10, to be fair, because it's an event bee. How close is it? That's too far away. I cannot be bothered. I'll have to spend like 500 million. Actually, we should do it. We've got money. Let's do it. Yep, okay, 34,000. It only costs like 400 million. Perfect. Those bees are level 10. And now with remaining treats, we can see if we can get any more to level 9. Wait, that guy does not go to level 9 with 15,000. Do any of them? I don't think so. Oh well, I guess I'll just save my treats for now. There's also another Riley bee quest completed. I don't know how many I've done, but if we get up to 10, I think I get more stingers, which would be brilliant. But this one's quite painful, considering I've got to defeat fire ants as well. Ugh. We are really close to completing meditating on phenomenon. All we need is about 60 more blue ability tokens, 2 million from Cactus Field, and 20 ingredients with a blender. It's actually interesting how, like, this is like every field in the game almost, and the one that I haven't done yet is Cactus Field. Does that mean Cactus Field is my least frequented field? Possibly. That's interesting. And obviously that's already the Cactus Field pollen done. We just got to craft 20 ingredients with the blender and then get a couple more blue ability tokens. And we're here at the blender here, and I don't know what the best thing is to craft. We do need to get the honeycomb belt at some point, but for that, the worst thing about this is glue. 50 glue is rough, considering I need 100 glue for petal belt too. But what else do I need for the honeycomb belt? I also need oil and enzymes, so 50 enzymes and 25 oil. However, yet again, I think I'm just going to craft gumdrops because that's something I can just do straight away, like that. But I think it is probably worth just doing 19 of these in the background. while we're at it, you know, because we got to craft enzymes anyway, so we may as well just do that and not speed it up, because I know if I wanted it urgently, I would speed it up, and that's a waste of tickets. So let's be responsible and do it now. All we need are a couple blue ability tokens, so all we got to just do is just sit in a field and wait. In fact, I think the best way to do this is actually going up to my guiding star and using that, because it could give me extra blue bees to get more ability tokens. I mean, I'm acting like this is a lot of ability tokens. It's 40, but hey, maybe the guiding star will land on a good field, and we can just use the guiding star, but it'll probably land on stump or coconut field, and in which case we cannot do it, because my stump snail is not dead and my coconut crab is also not dead. Stump field, yay. Okay, exactly what I wanted. But we did get ourselves a bumblebee, a baby bee, and a cobalt bee, so that's 2 bees that can give me blue ability tokens, I believe, so that was actually perfect. And we only need 1 more blue ability token, and there we go. That is meditating on phenomenon, I can't say that, for science bear. Phenomenon, yeah, okay, right, let's just claim the quest, and there we go, perfect. That was a really long quest, Science Bear. What's your next quest for? That seems like a lot of stuff as well. Yeah, it also seems pretty long, but it doesn't seem as bad. 64 ingredients with the blender, Science Bear. I just got a gold egg from an epic sprout. What? Okay. Look at that, gold egg from sprout. Oh, wow. I don't even need a gold egg, to be honest. Like, I've got honey mask. I guess the best thing I can do with this is put it in the sticker printer, because realistically, putting this in my hive, I'm just gonna get an epic or a legendary. I'm not gonna get a mythic, so let's whack this in the sticker printer just because I may as well. That's quite funny. Can we get anything good from this? We probably won't, realistically. I mean, the best thing is probably, I want the wavy yellow skin, that'd be pretty cool. Or I want the red hive skin, because it would really cement myself as a red hive. Watch me get the blue hive now as well, by the way. That's actually gonna happen. Oh, there it is. No, it's sandwiched between 2 of them. And yeah, we got like one of the worst stickers I could have got. And we are so incredibly close to 350 million blue pollen. This quest has taken me hours, but we are close. We're only 400,000 away, and now 300,000. We're about to complete it, and we're up to 100,000 away. Please, just give me this quest completion. It took me so long, and there we go. Perfect. That is You Blew It, ready for Black Bear. So let's head on over to Mr. Black Bear, and let's claim this quest. There we go. Perfect. And let's also claim the next one, hopefully. It's to do with red pollen, right? Not really. Anyway, it's time. You guys have waited long enough. It's time for me to buy the mythic egg and use it in my hive. This is kind of terrifying. 3, 2, 1, boom. The mythic egg is mine. So now, let's go and put the that is not my hive. The mythic egg in my hive. So, I think we just replace, what do we replace? I think we just replace like this exhausted bee. I don't think I need one. And we place the mythic bee in my hive. What mythic are we gonna get? 3, 2, 1, boom! Spicy bee! We got a red one! Now, I don't actually know if spicy bee is a good one to get at this stage, but it is red, so, you know, it fits with the series. We also completed bamboo badge to master. Right, okay, what does spicy bee do? So, let's click on him here. So he basically just summons a bunch of flames. It seems he can give range. We do not have his gifted ability. And also his move speed and gather speed increases with flame heat. Okay. Let me know, is Spicy Bee a good one to get first? Was there a better bee to get first? Probably. Probably something like Fuzzy even is better to get first. But hey, it's fine. We're a red hive. It kind of fits the series. Also, I assume Spicy Bee does like good damage, right? Speaking of damage, it's time to just AFK at Stump Snail, because I just want to get this guy down, and I've made a lot of progress right now, so I'm going to AFK at Stump Snail. Next episode, hopefully we can kill him, but depends how much progress I can make on killing him. There's a Spicy Bee ability, and it basically spawns a ring of these flames. I don't know how what the best way is to get flame heat. Do you like run around in the flames, or do you stand still? I don't quite understand what is the best way. But anyway, it's time to AFK Stump Snail and see how far we can get it down. Right, okay, I AFK'd at Stump Snail for probably quite a few hours. Let's see what number Mr. Stump Snail is down to. Okay, so he's down to 13 million, which is pretty good. For now, we're going to leave him because I'm not killing Stump Snail this episode. Although my Tunnel Bear should be ready. So let's see how much faster I can kill him with Spicy Bee, because I assume Spicy Bee is good at attack, right? So it should help out a little bit. Oh, Spicy Bee's doing something. The flame thing, which I still don't know how to use properly. Should I just stand still in one of the flames, or let me know? But yeah, he's dying pretty fast. I mean, it's not fast enough for me to grab a baby love beforehand, because that would run out. So the only way I get a baby love on this is if I get lucky by baby bee, but it doesn't matter really. At this point, any rewards are good. I'll take anything from Mr. Tunnel Bear. But I mean, I'd like it like a gifted diamond egg. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, I don't know what I'd do with a gifted diamond egg. I guess I could use it because I don't have many gifted legendaries, and it could give me a gifted mythic. However, it's also not the best thing I can get, and maybe I'll put it on the sticker printer instead. Anyway, Tunnel Bear is about to die. Let's see what we get from Tunnel Bear. Anything good? I mean, we got gingerbread bears. That's pretty good. We got tickets. We got sunflower seeds. Oh, wow. 10 microconverters is pretty nice, though, to be fair. Yeah, you know what? Could be worse. Could be better. Let's see if our King Beetle is ready. And yes, indeed, our King Beetle is ready. And Mr. King Beetle is about to die. There we go. We didn't get an amulet, but that makes sense. I think I got an amulet twice in a row, so it kind of makes sense I didn't get an amulet. Did we get anything good? 5 magic beans is kind of nice. Smooth dice, moon charms, not bad. I'm curious if my oils I was crafting, I think it was oils or enzymes I was crafting in here already. They should be. Enzymes, yeah, perfect. So for honeycomb belt, I need, I think, 50 enzymes, right? Yeah, and currently we have how many? We've got 33, and we've run out of pineapple, so that is a bit of a problem. However, I also need oil for this honeycomb belt, and I think we can craft that right now. 25 oil, and how much do I have? I've currently got 14, so we need 11 more. And we can easily craft 11, so that is perfect. And then the hardest part about the honeycomb belt is probably the glue. How much glue do I need? 50? Oh, jeez. And 50 glue is like 5,000 gumdrops, which is ridiculous. And the best way to get glue, but it's slow, is every day I can claim free glue from here. It would be more if I had my goo badge higher. However, I do not. So it might be worth investing gumdrops into getting the goo badge higher. Let's go into our gummy bee lair. I don't know if I can claim this glue dispenser. Yes, I can. But I've been trying to do this. Legendary Sprout. I've been trying to do this as soon as I can, every single time it regenerates, every 21 hours. Because if I do that, I can get myself quite a few glues. However, it's a lot harder to do that when you're not macroing, so yeah, I mean, it'd be nice if I was macroing, but I'm not currently. Let's get home. I should probably pop this legendary sprout. I hope this legendary sprout's in pineapple field. That would be by far the best field for it to be in. No, it's not. I don't see where it is. It might have already been popped somewhere. I'm not too sure. It could have been in Pine Tree, and if it was in Pine Tree, that means it got instantly popped. So yeah, it was probably in Pine Tree. Oh well, it's fine. We have a ticket planter here, so let's pop open this ticket planter. I don't care about the puff shrooms, but I will take the free tickets. You know what? Let me go plant a planter in pineapple field, because maybe that will give me pineapples. That might be a smart idea. We can also claim this red clay planter here, which I'm just going to replant here. I know it's bad for like nectars and it degrades to field, but I do not care. I cannot be able to go to a different field. And let's go up to pineapple and plant this plastic planter in pineapple field. I'm curious, how many gingerbread bears do we have in the house? Probably quite a few. 10. Oh my gosh. Okay, that is quite a few. How many gingerbread bears are we up to? 26. Okay, not bad. I mean, I hope Beesmas does get extended, but if it does, I'll also be really annoyed because I've bought this mythic egg and I could have maybe saved up for the super smoothies, but I doubt it'll get extended long enough for me to even have a chance to get in the super smoothies, even if I did. Anyway, we can claim my candy planter here. Perfect. Which didn't give us like any glue. That would have been nice. I'm pretty sure Candy Planter has a chance to give glue if it's a planter on Stump Field, but I'm not sure. I should check that. Right, okay, so you can get 10 glues extremely rare just in general. However, 10 glues rarely when harvested from Stump Field. However, if you harvest 3 Candy Planters in a row from Stump Field, it's guaranteed to give you 10 glues at a 1-week cooldown. So that right there is perfect. Glues are definitely my biggest choke point because there's a lot of things with glues that you craft, right? Especially, oh my god, I'm climbing. Especially honeycomb belt and then petal belt. I could just skip straight to petal belt though. That might be a good idea. Let me know, is that a smart idea or is that just going to take too long? I didn't think of that because they're both belts, so buying both might be a waste of glue. I might be onto something here. Let's go check out the petal belt recipe. Obviously, I need the spirit petal, and I've been told I should definitely get petal belt first. Because last series I got Petal 1 first, and apparently Petal Belt is way better to get first. It's just harder to get first, but I'm willing to grind for it. Yeah, so I need 50 glitter, which I believe I'm actually close to 50 glitter, right? Yeah, 49, and I need 100 glue, which is far off, but I need 50 glue for honeycomb belt anyway, so realistically, it's kind of like, will I want to spend 50 glue and waste it on a honeycomb belt when I could just save up for the petal belt? I don't know. Maybe petal belt's better to go for first. Skipping honeycomb belt would be crazy though. I don't know if that's a good idea. I'm curious if I should use this atomic treat on Spicy Bee and like Tabby Bee and stuff. Like, I'm just gonna do it because I don't care about atomic treats. Convert amount, is that good? I mean, I think percent convert amount is good. And we'll put one on Tabby too. Gather amount, I mean, I think those are both good, right? Not sure. I assume this is like forever, right? Because it's just a mutation. It's not like it's radioactive. It's just a straight up mutation. Hey, let me know. Was that good or bad? I just realized for a variety fetcher 2, 2 of the fields are red fields, and 1 field is blue and 1 field is mixed. So, hey, this has got a bias towards red a little bit. Right, okay, let's go over to the red HQ and let's go use the field booster and hopefully get pepper or strawberry for variety fetcher, because I think 100 million, I can get that if I've got a red boost, like, really easily, right? So, give me pepper or strawberry, please. That is, like, the one field that I usually want, but not this time. That is genuinely the best field to get because of, like, how much capacity I have in rows. But apparently the game wants to give me that when I don't need it. But whenever I try and boost on red, it's going to give me, like, strawberry, mushroom, or pepper. Right, okay, we got a second chance on this. We can just go use the blue field boost and hopefully get pine tree. And then variety fetcher can be worked on. And then we got a third chance. If this doesn't work, we can go use the booster up top for pineapple. But we got pine tree, perfect. Anyway, it's time to grind variety fetcher 2. And that's pine tree completed. That's pineapple patch completed. And that's strawberry field completed. And that's pepper patch completed. Okay, so that's variety fetcher completed. We also completed ability badge to ace there, which gives us some more capacity. Let's also do this memory match while we're here. Okay, not bad. We got some enzymes and we got ourselves some royal jelly. I actually need enzymes, so that's actually really good. So, let's claim this quest from Black Bear, see what we get. Will we get anything too good? Let's see. Okay, you know what? Not bad rewards. 10,000 treats, pretty nice. And this quest here, I get a gifted silver egg for completing it. However, 300 million pollen from Stump Field is ridiculous. Considering my Stump Snail isn't killed, so maybe I've got to kill our Stump Snail first to complete that quest, because that's a lot of pollen. You know what, it's time to get our hive up a couple levels, so let's see how much a billion gets us. How many bees does 1 billion honey get us up to level 9? We've got quite a few treats here. Let's see how far it gets us. Bearing in mind, I probably started with a couple, so let's just start getting these bees up to level 9. So that's 1, that's 2, we can do a third, we could do a 4, I think we can do like 5, that's 4, that's number 5, yeah, probably about 5, because, yeah, about 5, which means to get the rest of my hive to level 9, it'd probably cost me another like 4 or 5 billion. Something I want to do, and now a lot of people are probably going to say this is a waste of honey, but also it's good content, and I like gambling, okay? Let's spend 1 billion honey on royal jellies here, and let's just do, until gifted here. I don't know how rare gifteds are, so I might be making a mistake here, but let's just go down here on Photon B and let's start rolling. Hasty, we've already got that, and I think we're gonna run out before we get another. Gifted Rad Bee, is that new? No. Oh wow, gifted, we got, wait, what? In 1 royal jelly is crazy. Gifted Shock Bee, is that new? No, it's not. Why do I keep getting the non-new gifteds? No. Okay, maybe that was a bad idea. Maybe we shouldn't do that again. What gifteds are we missing? Gifted Fire Bee would be really nice. So would, like, Gifted Demon Bee, I guess. Gifted, like, I'm just looking at the good gifted, because obviously I've still got, like, Gifted Bumblebee, Gifted Bucko Bee, Gifted Stubborn Bee, which I will have to have in my hive anyway to get myself Supreme Star Emule eventually. Well, I have to at least get them at least once, and also I need to get every gifted in my hive which isn't a mythic, so I can use my star egg and guarantee a gifted mythic, so I need them in my hive regardless. But we are up to how many? We're up to 15 out of 20 for gold star. You know what, let's spend 1 billion more, why not? I don't really need honey right now anyway. I guess I could get treats, that's probably the best thing to do, but this is more fun realistically. I'd rather have more fun and spend a ton of honey. Just I swear I just bought 1 billion that didn't do anything. I swear, did I not buy? Okay, it's fine. We'll just buy it one at a time. There we go. Perfect. We're up to 1.3k. And let's just go on Photon B again, because I can just do it on Photon B without worrying. Gifted Bomber Bee, is that new? No, it's not. Gifted Riley Bee, is that new? No, it's not. Why would I ever get a new bee? That's not new. Stubborn, is that new? That is new, right? I think. Yeah, Gifted Stubborn Bee's new, I think. What does it do? Ability token lifespan. Okay, that's pretty nice. Let's roll on our stubborn bee then, I guess. Gifted bomber bee, we don't want that. Gifted looker bee, we've already got that. Gifted commander bee, already got that. And nothing good, so we can put our photon back right there. Unfortunately, it now disturbs our line down here. But oh well, it's fine. I'm going to go try and kill coconut crab. I don't know if it's going to be possible. In fact, let's put fire mask on first because that's our best chance. And I don't know if I will be able to kill coconut crab, but we're going to give it a go. My bees are not high enough level. I think it's level 12 coconut crab, so I don't know how much damage I'm going to do, but hey, let's try it out. I don't know when I defeated coconut crab in my last series, but I'm pretty sure I did it so early that it took me half an hour. So it wasn't worth it, but I'm just going to stay here for 10 minutes and see how much like damage I do, and hopefully I can kill him in 10 minutes. Okay, yeah, never mind. This is not worth it. It's gone down 4,000 health in like 2 minutes, which means it would take me like 40 minutes, right? Over 40 minutes, I think. Yeah, that's way too long. I don't know why the coconut crab has like a timer of an hour and a half. Who is sitting at coconut crab for an hour and a half, dodging them for an hour and a half? It's just not worth it. And that's the end of this video. I know this video is slightly shorter than some of my other ones. Let me show you my playtime at the end of this. It's at, where is it? 4 days and 21 hours. Hopefully next episode I can kill myself the stump snail. That'd be really cool. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.